Hey guys, it's Jen from catascrapdesigns. How is everybody doing this morning? I hope everyone's doing well. Today I was going to make a little ephemera folder, small enough to put in a journal, so it's not going to be like anything big and bulky, at least I don't think. So I'm actually going to be using wallpaper. I have a wallpaper sample here that I'm going to use. It's a little bit in the brown family. And I'm going to use book pages, which I already sewed. So you don't need to sew it. You can actually glue the sides, but I sewed it in advance just so I had it done and you didn't have to wait for me to sew. Because this is a sample, we do have some writing on the side, so I am going to see if paint will cover that up. I could have probably done that in advance as well, but I didn't. And it doesn't look like it's going to cover it up. So, all right. I thought it would. I'm gonna take that off. And then depending, I guess, we can always cover the inside with book page. We can do that. So that would be my next step. And I have leftover book page from these books that I cut out that we can at least try to do the, I'm trying to think, kind of like a collage, I guess. Is what it would be. So I'm gonna take my glue stick out and I'm gonna start gluing. Get a glue page. So I hope everybody's doing well. I know I told you guys recently that I had gotten laid off and I had taken a course to get my license to be a cam. I actually took my test yesterday. I did pass. Yay! So I will be looking for, now that I got my license, when the state sends it to me, I'll be sending my resumes out, so hopefully I'll have a job soon. So I wanted to do all the crafting I could while I can before I go back to work full time. And so yeah, I was pretty excited yesterday when I passed, and probably gonna go out and celebrate tonight. My anniversary is tomorrow, so just gonna kind of bundle that together and celebrate both passing my test and my anniversary. So that should be fun. Go out and have dinner and a couple of drinks. So yeah. I'm going to use this just to get in here, because I'm not going to fit my glue stick in there. See if there's anything else that's sticking up. And I think I am going to sew around this, just because we now have a collage inside, and I just want to make sure those papers stay down. So before I go any further, I'm going to take this over to the sewing machine, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I sewed it all up, and it actually makes the outside look a lot better. Anyway, it gives it a little decorative touch. So we could go ahead and get started with the, let me see if there's anything I need to cut off. Yeah, we could go ahead and get started with creating the ephemera folder, and we shall do that. Okay, so first I'm going to put these together before doing that. And I'm going to use glue stick just to get or try to get them even. I don't want to put too much to where they're not going to open. Okay, so we want to give this a little bit of room. So let's hope this is enough. We're going to fold this over. It's going to look like a little purse. Okay, little folder here. And then I could decide what I'm going to do with a closure. So there's a couple of things I could do. Not sure yet. Let's see if it works first. Okay, so there we go. So I'll let that glue stick a little bit. And I still have this one spot that's giving me a little bit of trouble. That was the spot that was giving me trouble earlier, where I put my We can always do an elastic closure. We could put an eyelet in here, Velcro. Well, we could do Velcro. I just don't want to do that with paper. Let me sit on that for a second, and then I'll decide. So what I think I'm going to do with this, oh yeah, I do have white. I have white elastic. That I'll wrap around. So I'll put an eyelet in there. I'll put a white one. And then do a wraparound. Just want to find the center. I know I should measure, but I'm not. And it doesn't even really need to be at the center. It could be anywhere. There you go. All right. So we have this in place. Now all we need just need a little bit of tie. And we really don't need a lot because we're gonna tie a knot through it. I'd rather have a little too much than a little too little. And let's see, how are we gonna tie this knot? If I put a small hole in here, this is just a thought. I may not have had to double knot that. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like this will help. So I'm going to put some art glitter glue This has to stay on the metal. So I'm just wondering if I should use my Fabri-Tac. this. Coming through the other end. And once it dries, the closure will be like this. The closure is still drying. And the knot looks like it's still right there, but we're trying to hold on. Keeping that from going through. I'm even wondering. So I'm gonna let this dry, the Fabri-Tac. Let that dry. I'll cut these off. So I have Fabri-Tac around here to dry, and I don't really want to close it tight, but this will be the closure. Now, this is just plain, and we could decorate down here if we wanted to with like, you know, a cluster. We could even do flowers. I could find maybe a cluster of flowers or a cluster and flowers. I have some brown ones in here. That might look good. This one's kind of too big. even a white one on top of that. Let's see. A little white one there. I'm thinking with a brad. And what else do I have here? You've got to try the colors out before you could really see what they look like when you put them down, how it's going to look. I even have some white ones that might look good. Let's see. Now, put a little brad in here. So hold these all together. Now I'm just thinking, okay, these are all my paper clips. Where are my clusters? I'm putting a cluster. These are just sewn pieces of paper. I'm just trying to find one that's small enough to use as a background. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Or do I just leave without the cluster and just do the flowers? And the leaves. Because this will close up like that. And this will come around. I'm thinking that'll be good enough. I think these clusters aren't right for this project. So again, I want to make sure I get this in the right spot. Do it in the very corner. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac. And then I think I'm going to do it like that. First one under here. I put a little too much. Just want to make sure it holds because it's wallpaper and it's textured. But if I get a little bit too much on there, it will rub off because it's Fabri-Tac. So that has to dry. Let's see, make my heat gun will dry it up a little bit. See the excess, and I could rub that off later, but this is what it will look like. I think that looks pretty cute. What do you think? Without having an idea and just going with it, yeah, I think it looks good. So this is the end result. Little ephemera holder. And this can fit inside of a journal. It's small enough, it's thin enough. And even with putting, like, you know, little pieces of ephemera, I still think it'll be good to fit in a journal. Or you can even put it, you know, when you wrap your journal around, whether it's in ribbon or lace on the back. This is it. So it's in like the brownish colors. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, crafting with me, and you guys have an awesome day. Until my next video. Bye.